We have breaking news to share with you. A family representative for Dolly Parton confirming the country music icon has died. Born in 1946, Parton grew up in a one-room cabin in East Tennessee before moving to Nashville at age 18 to pursue music. She joined the Porter Wagoner Show in 1967, a breakthrough that helped launch one of the most successful careers in music history.
Her songwriting produced timeless hits, including Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You, a song she wrote and first recorded in 1973 before Whitney Houston's version became a global phenomenon. Parton also became a major Hollywood star, starring alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin in 9 to 5, and later appearing in Steel Magnolias. Her accolades spanned generations.
Parton won 11 Grammy Awards, including the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1999 and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2022. She also received the Kennedy Center Honors and the National Medal of Arts. But Parton's legacy extended far beyond music. She helped transform Dollywood into a major Tennessee tourist destination and created the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, a program that has provided hundreds of millions of free books to children.
Parton was married to Carl Dean for nearly 60 years before he passed away in March 2025 at the age of 82. Now, in her final years, Parton continued to write, record, and develop new projects. Just days before her death, she was still talking about plans for a museum dedicated to her life and career in Nashville.
Dolly Parton leaves behind a catalog of music that crossed genres and generations, and a legacy that made her one of the most recognizable and beloved figures in American entertainment. Dolly Parton was 80 years old. Here now, entertainment journalist Brian Balthazar. Brian, thank you so much for joining us as we learn the very sad news and remember the extraordinary life of Dolly Parton. I know she will be widely missed. Of course, a lot of people still coming to terms with it. We're still learning more, but just your initial reaction when you hear that the official Queen of Country has finally gone home.
I think like millions and millions of people, we are gutted. You know, the fact of the matter is even if she lived to be 200 years old, we would still have thought this was too soon. She is a worldwide treasure, really. This is a love story as much as it is about music. You know, she wrote the song, obviously, I Will Always Love You, and the world really loved her back. This was about so much more than a music career. This was about her ability to connect with people. And yes, she did it through an amazing catalog of music, but she was able to humanize herself, despite being a worldwide icon and legend, into the type of person that everyone thought they could sit down to lunch or dinner with this woman and have a very down-to-earth chat. She did it every time she appeared on stage or on screen. This is a woman who captivated the world, and it's hard to say anything other than that we're all devastated. This is a tragic one. There's very few celebrities, very few people that can touch this kind of emotion in people, and she was one of them, a very rare entity.
Brian, I think you hit the nail on the head that one of the very few people who could strike a chord with so many people across so many different areas of society. I'm struck by her 60-year marriage. I think that is amazing. Her the story of this just incredible American dream, growing up in a one-room cabin and becoming this iconic figure. What I want to ask you, Brian, is as you reflect on this, and I know we're just getting hit with this news, what do you think that Dolly Parton is going to be most remembered for?
Well, the beautiful thing about Dolly Parton is every person will have their own unique connection to her, whether it's a song that resonated with them, or perhaps a visit to Dollywood that they connected with, or perhaps one of the millions of children who've received free books, in essence, a free education through books, through Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, through people that have seen her movie. That's the beautiful thing about Dolly Parton is there's no one thing that people have to connect with. Everyone has an individual connection to this woman. Honestly, I have to be honest, I've never heard anyone say they don't like Dolly Parton. She also crossed party lines.
Hey, Brian, I'm going to interrupt you just for a second because as you can see here, we're playing.